All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another video. All right, y'all. So it seems to me, it looks like Jennifer Maia just has this target on her back, man. Like everybody wants Jennifer Maia right now. I think that's going to be the title of this video. Everybody wants Jennifer Maia because it just seems like Jennifer Maia is fighting everybody right now in the past year or so, and everybody is calling her out. Everybody wants Jennifer Maia. I mean, Manone's already fought Jennifer Maia. Alexa Grasso calls out Jennifer Maia after Manone's beats her. She fights Jessica I, and now Casey O'Neill is calling out Jennifer Maia. And of course, last weekend, Marina Moreau fought Jennifer Maia as well. And now, like I said, Casey O'Neill in this recent interview calls out Jennifer Maia. It seems like everybody wants to test themselves against Jennifer Maia. Now, granted, it's definitely not a bad fight for some of these up-and-comers. I definitely respect that because Jennifer Maia does offer a lot. She offers a lot. She brings a lot to the table. She has a lot of tools. She's a former Invicta FC champion. You know, she's strong, boxing, wrestling, the chin, you know, all of that. She's definitely all of that. But at the same time, I think it's like a safe test for some of these fighters. I mean, when you look at it, like I said, everybody wants Jennifer Maia, but I don't really hear anybody calling out Jessica Andrade. Nobody's calling out Jessica Andrade. Nobody's calling out even Lauren Murphy. I rarely hear anybody call out Lauren Murphy. Tyler Santos, who's calling her out? Chikagan, like who always called them fighters out? I didn't hear anybody call, even Arujo. I mean, you saw what Alexa Grasso did to Arujo last month, but I still don't hear anybody calling out Arujo like that. You know, it's always Jennifer Maia. You know, so hey, everybody wants Jennifer Maia. That's what I'm gonna call this video. But yeah, Casey O'Neill, she said when she comes back to the octagon, she wants to fight at least like 2 or 3 times in 2023. And one of the names at the top of the list is the number 8, Jennifer Maia. This is what she recently said. I thought it was a competitive fight, a very competitive fight against, she's talking about the Marina Moreau fight. I like the fight against Maia because I feel like she's another veteran who has fought a lot of the top girls in my division. So testing myself against her and taking that number 8 spot would be awesome. 2023, I just want to make my comeback and have 2 or 3 fights. I don't care too much about moving too fast as when I get to the top. I want a lot of experience. So the goal is to just keep winning. All right. So I respect that about Casey O'Neill. Like, she's not trying to get to the top right now in 2023. I mean, she'll fight up or down. It sounds like, you know, she just wants the experience for now, you know, and she wants to start with that number 8 spot. So if she gets to the 8 spot, I believe, you know, she'll fight up or down if she can beat Jennifer Maia. But my thoughts on this fight with Jennifer Maia, this is a big test. This ain't no joke. This fight is not a joke for somebody with the style of Casey O'Neill. Now, Casey O'Neill, she's tough, rugged, ground game is on point, but Jennifer Maia brings so much to the table in this fight. I mean, you saw what she did in the Manone fight. Like, even Manone won that fight 30-27, but that just shows you how good Manone is for real. You know, how she was able to outland and even outstrength Jennifer Maia and outwork her. You know, and that shows you how good Caitlin Chikagan was, how she used her IQ and just outboxed the boxer in this fight. That shows you how good her boxing is. So Casey O'Neill is going to have to make sure she's prepared, because I thought that Marina Moreau had a good chance in this fight, because I would say that Marina Moreau is a much more polished version of Casey O'Neill. You know, she's got the boxing, you know, she's got the very tactical striking, and she has a very good wrestling, and her clinch game is good. But she just couldn't utilize any of that because Jennifer Maia was a much quicker fighter. Now, the one thing I will say when I compare Marina Moreau and Casey O'Neill is, okay, Marina Moreau is the better fighter. She's better technically than Casey O'Neill, but Casey O'Neill is more relentless with hers. Okay, so that could be the thing that could get her a win over Jennifer Maia. Okay, like if she's able to push Jennifer Maia into deep waters and push her and push her and push her, I think that's the only way that she could beat somebody like Jennifer Maia, if she just makes it an ugly, rough fight. Because Marina Moreau in this fight this past weekend, she fought behind Jennifer Maia too much. You know, if you're not first, Jennifer Maia is going to get off and she's going to move. You know, she's going to outstrength you in the cage. You know, she's going to outbox you and just keep on landing and get comfortable like she does, right? So Marina Moreau kind of fought this patient fight. At the same time, you know, she wasn't finding her timing. She wasn't using her jab. She wasn't moving her head. So all of that is what cost her the victory. But the thing going back to Casey O'Neill is she doesn't move her head really. And to me, she's slower than Marina Moreau. You know, she's quick to jump in there and blitz at you, but even her shots can be seen. So Casey O'Neill coming off a long layoff, going in there with Jennifer Maia has to be prepared for all of this. Jennifer Maia, her boxing is on point. Her basic 1-2, the way she was landing it on a very good boxer, Marina Moreau, makes me say Jennifer Maia could light up Casey O'Neill. She could light her up, and you won't see her blitzed into the cage like Antonina Shevchenko. You won't see her bullied into the cage like Antonina, or even getting bodied like, Shannon Dobson and them. She will not be taken down by Casey O'Neill that way. I mean, she'll be moving side to side, sticking and moving, landing hard 1-2s around the guard, if there is a guard up of Casey O'Neill, because Casey O'Neill, she likes to lead in with her face. I mean, she's tough. She likes to go in there and blitz and try to make it a dogfight. So Jennifer Maia, I can see her going in there and nullifying that and taming her with the 1-2. And every time, she lands that 1-2, she might land a left hook off the side just to make it pretty, and she'll step to the side and use that lateral movement. I mean, she's got good legs. She's got a good gas tank. I mean, you see Jennifer Maia in these fights where she'll just move around. She'll step side to side, then boom, 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 catch you. Then she'll reset, go right back to it, make you chase her. I can see her doing that to somebody like Casey O'Neill. So Casey O'Neill, she wants this fight, but she's going to have to be prepared. She's going to have to watch this Marina Moreau fight and say, okay, I got to use my long jab, stick this jab to the chest and to the face of Jennifer Maia, and then clinch up and take it to the ground. Because that's her best bet. She's not going to outbox somebody like Jennifer Maia, in my opinion. Jennifer Maia, her ground game is better. She's a black belt in BJJ, but that's going to be her best bet, because I still think Casey O'Neill has a good ground game. Casey O'Neill, when she gets you to the ground, it's like this organized chaos, the way she makes these transitions. Her ground and pound isn't the best, but her transitions are nice, like the way she puts her body all over you, and she can just like transition from half guard to the side control. So her being the younger fighter, her best bet is to push the pace on the ground and not the feet, because somebody like Jennifer Maia has been boxing a while, working on her striking, and she knows how to pace herself, versus somebody like Casey O'Neill. She can pick her shots the same way she did against against Marina Moreau, which she did kind of get a little tired towards the parts of the second round and third round. She still hung in there. She knew how to switch gears and still outland and outbox. But that's not to say that, Casey O'Neill sit back. Casey O'Neill would not sit back like Marina Moreau did. She's going to punch her way in. She'll take like 2 or 3 shots to get off 1 or 2 of her own. But against somebody like Jennifer Maia, unlike Roxy, Jennifer Maia has pop. She's got hella pop to her shots. I mean, you saw her kind of stun Marina Moreau a couple of times with those right hands. Casey O'Neill's got a good chin. She's got to, because her defense isn't that good. That's the thing she got to make up for. Got to make sure her chin good if she's going to run in there. But I don't know how many of those bombs she can take. So, if Jennifer Maia is on her game like she was in her Marina Moreau fight, and not like the Jessica I fight, she could definitely go in there and win this fight. Like, if this fight was to happen next year, yeah, I would go with Jennifer Maia as of right now. Partly because of the layoff, but also because of the lack of experience from Casey O'Neill and lack of defense. Defense is a big part of this now. I'm telling you, defense is a big part of this, because one of the things that keeps these fighters alive, like the champions alive, and the best champions that have longevity in the game and stay dominant, they have good defense. They have good defense. Whether people think it's boring or not, they have to have that good defense if they want to hold on to that belt and even hold on to their brain cells, right? So yeah, man, Casey O'Neill, she's got a chance. Just like anybody else, she got a chance to go in there. I'm just even picturing like the clinching situation here, like where if Casey O'Neill does strike her way in behind a jab and clinches up, can she outstring Jennifer Maia and press her to the cage? Can she wear her down and trip her and get her down? It's hard to tell, because somebody like Jennifer Maia knows those movements against the cage. Like, she'll know when the trip is coming. She might accept it and invite Casey O'Neill into her guard just to set up an armbar. You know what I mean? Just so hey, if you reckless in there with me, I can submit you too, right? So you might see some of that. Yeah, like I said, on the cage, I don't know if she's as strong, if she can do that, because Jennifer Maia is strong. So that just shows you again how strong Manon is, because Manon, she reversed Jennifer Maia a couple times on that cage and really pressed her and was able to break free, and sometimes just able to press her on the cage, and she was able to take her down, right? Manon was able to take Jennifer Maia down. So that shows you what level Manon is on, and even Caitlin Chikagan was on as far as her striking, right? So those fighters, they were able to outbox and even outstrength Jennifer Maia when it came down to it. So we need to see if Casey O'Neill has that same technique going into a fight with Jennifer Maia. But it's very questionable, coming off this long layoff, because it's 9 months now since her fight against Roxanne Modafferi. But we're coming up on 2023 now. So her coming back after almost a year, let's go ahead and say a year. It's probably going to be a year and some change when she comes back. Will she be prepared for an active Jennifer Maia? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section. We'll talk about it later tonight. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.